Hi! Today on Araw-Araw Filipino, we will continue to learn how to speak everyday Filipino. Today, our lesson is about questions that start with who and how to answer it. In the previous lessons, we learned that who is Sino in Filipino. We have also learned the following simple questions about who and the simple answers for it. Who? Sino po? Who is this? Sino po ito? Who is that? Sino po iyan? When asking about someone nearby. Who is that? Sino po iyon? When asking about someone further away. Now, let us look at some illustrations on how we will use the word who or sino. Here are two women. One of them is talking to someone on the phone. The other one asks, "Who is that?" The one on the phone answers, "This is Jane." Here is the Filipino version. Sino iyan? Si Jane ito. Let us talk about the word si. Whenever we are answering a who or sino question, and the answer will have someone's name in it, we will use si plus the name of the person. So in this case, si plus Jane. Si Jane. This is an easy example, right? Let us add a few more words to the example. Who is on the phone? Is sino po ang nasa phone in Filipino? This is Jane. Si Jane po ito. Notice that I used phone in both the English and Filipino version of the question. This is because phone is a word that we commonly use in Filipino. I'd also like to point out that on the is nasa in Filipino. Here again is the illustration with a few more words. Who is on the phone? This is Jane. Here is the Filipino version. Sino ang nasa phone? Si Jane ito. Now let us use a few different words, again about sino. Who are you talking to? Sino ang kausap mo? This is Jane. Si Jane ito. Note that talking to is kausap in Filipino. And in this context, you is mo. Note that mo is just one way to say you in Filipino. In other examples, we will use a different word for you. Here is an illustration using those words. Who are you talking to? This is Jane. In Filipino, sino ang kausap mo? Si Jane ito. Now let us learn another use of the word who or sino. We use it to ask who someone is. Who are you? Is sino ka in Filipino. I am Jack. Ako po si Jack. Notice the word you is ka in this example, whereas previously you was mo. In this one, Jack is the ka, the second person in the conversation. But previously, it was mo for the person the woman was talking to, someone who was not actually in the conversation. Let us look at another way to use who or sino. Who is your dad? Sino ang tatay mo? My dad is John. Si John po ang tatay ko. Your is mo. Dad is tatay. And my is ko. Did you notice we switched to using mo in this example? The dad is not part of the conversation, and also the dad belongs to the person being asked the question because John is his dad. Here is the version for mom. Who is your mom? Sino ang nanay mo? My mom is Joy. Si Joy po ang nanay ko. Mom is nanay. Now that we've learned about dad and mom, your tatay and nanay, let us look at all the members of your family. Who is in your family? Sino ang nasa pamilya mo? In is nasa. Family is pamilya. Your is mo. We use that word mo again. Do you see now that we use mo to show ownership? In this example, the family in question belongs to you or is your family. You will see more examples of this in future lessons. Meanwhile, here are the different members of a family. Dad is tatay. Mom is nanay. If you have a brother or sister, sibling, kapatid. Your older brother is kuya. Your older sister is ate. And if you have a youngest sibling, it is bunso. Here is an illustration of the family members. You have tatay, nanay, kuya, ate, and bunso. What if you are an only child? Then you are neither a kuya, nor an ate, nor a bunso. What you are is an anak. So tatay, nanay, anak. Anak is the Filipino word for someone's child or son or daughter. Let us talk a little bit more about the word anak. We have just learned that anak is someone's child, son or daughter. But to be specific, son is anak na lalaki. Lalaki is the Filipino word for male. And daughter is actually anak na babae. Babae is the Filipino word for female. Let's move on to other people you call family. Who else is in your family? Sino pa ang nasa pamilya mo? There is a new word here. Else is pa. And the other people in your family are granddad, lolo. Grandma is lola. Uncle is tío or tito. Auntie is tía or tita. And if you have a cousin, your cousin is pinsan. So these are the other members of your family. We have learned many new words related to the word sino in this lesson. As a homework, keep practicing asking questions using the word sino and also answering them. Also, find out what the Filipino words are for other people in your life, like your friend, classmate, your boss, your teacher, your workmate, and many others. That's it for our lesson today. I hope you can join us again next time on Araw-Araw Filipino. Thank you. Salamat po. Now, a few words from my son, Max.
Thought this video was cool? watch the next one, and like and subscribe the channel too if you haven't yet.
Bye-bye!
Bye!